A cup is divided into two parts. Part 1 is the bottom part of the cup. Part 2 is the top part of the cup. Each part has a given volume. You will be pouring water into the cup n times. After each pour, the water level in the cup rises. The task is to calculate the maximum change in the water level between two consecutive pours. In other words, after pouring water n times, determine the largest increase in water height that occurred between any two successive steps. First, we include the header file. In this case, we use a general-purpose header. Next, we declare the namespace. Then, we start our main function, which is the entry point of the program. According to the input description given in the problem, we declare variables to store the input values. After that, we pre-process the volumes of the two parts of the cup and declare V1 and V2 to store them. We also declare a variable max to store the maximum rise in height for a single pour. Since we will pour water n times in total, we create a for loop to repeat the process n times. Inside the loop, we declare a variable ans to store the height increase for that particular pour. The first step is to check whether V1 is greater than or equal to the poured volume. If this condition is true, we add the result of the poured volume divided by the base area of V1 to ans. Subtract the poured volume from V1, and then set the poured volume A to 0. If the condition is false, we add the remaining volume in V1 divided by its base area to ans. Subtract that volume from A, and set V1 to 0. In the second step, we check whether V2 is greater than or equal to the remaining volume A. If this condition is true, we add a divided by the base area of V2 to ans, and subtract it from V2. If the condition is false, we add the remaining volume in V2 divided by its base area to ans, and set V2 to 0. Finally, we use the max function to compare max and ans, and store the larger value back into max. After completing the n pours, we output the value stored in max, which represents the maximum height increase, and return 0 to end the program.